In our first session, we have Filipa Costa and Francisco Dinis, and they will be speaking about the regional development plan for Cova da Beira region in Portugal. Filipa Costa has worked with NGOs for over 25 years on personal and local development programs in Portugal and in African countries, particularly with groups of young people from vulnerable social contexts. She is training in psychology, art therapy, and life coaching, and integrates these methodologies as a way to support the integral development of people and their communities. About 3 years ago, she joined the Prout Research Institute of Portugal, PRIP, and for the last year, she has been involved with the project that PRIP has started, the creation of a development plan for the Cova da Beira region in Portugal, based on block-level planning methodology. The other speaker is Francisco Dinis, and he is president of the Prout Research Institute of Portugal, PRIP. He has been involved in the creation of 2 cooperative projects linked to sustainable agriculture and collaborates in the study of regional development for the region of Cova da Beira. He is also co-founder and board member of BioEco Association, which supports small and medium-sized sustainable agricultural producers in the Beira interior region of Portugal. He has a background in agricultural engineering, and after a visit to the Mondragon network and the cooperatives in Spain, he embarked upon a study of economic democracy, resilient local economies and communities, cooperativism, and regional self-sufficiency. He is also an active member of the Ananda Valley Eco-Village in Portugal. So I'd like to hand things over to them. We're very lucky to have them here today with us, so thank you.
Okay, welcome. Thank you for the invitation, and welcome to our presentation. We are representing the Prout Research Institute of Portugal, and we want to present a methodology that we are developing here in this region of Portugal. And this methodology will help for a final development plan for this region of Cova da Beira in Portugal. So we'll speak in this previous presentation about the methodology that we are following, and we'll explain how we are applying to this region of Portugal, Cova da Beira. We will show, because the project is going on, we'll show some key statistics of the region. And this is a participatory process, so we are involved the stakeholders of the region, and we will show what results that we have already from this project and the next steps that we need to go. So traditionally, the planning is very focused on the economic part of the development. So economy is very important. So all the process of planning is focused on the economic growth. But simply there's more focus also start to begin more bio-regional planning. Economy is important. The cultural aspects of the people that live in the region also is important, but the ecological system of the region must be take care in consideration, and also social issues. Of course, in the planning, when you are doing planning, there's different levels, and we should take care from the more local to more global level. And one consideration in bio-regional planning, we should avoid the arbitrary administrative divisions. We can think in example of Africa in the 19th century. The countries were designed in Europe for planners that was far away, with bad consequence during the 20th century, no? With dividing tribes, people that was not linked before. So that is an extreme case of bad planning. So ideally, to make a delineation to have a region for planning, we should take care some factors. So the physical feature of that area, like watersheds, topography, soil, type of flower and fauna of the region, the socioeconomic requirements of the people. This is also important, their needs, and also their aspiration. And if our values are for economic decentralization, local planning is very essential for that. So we'll talk now about block level plan per se, from this methodology that aims the socioeconomic development of the region through decentralized planning. And there's a quote here that gives importance for the economic planning should be done from bottom to the top and not on the other way around. And we can think about the example of Soviet Union, where the plans was in Moscow and was planning for factories long some thousands of kilometers away. Of course, that was a very inefficient system. So in this case, to be more practical, socioeconomic plans should be designed for specific small areas that we can call blocks. So we can call the socioeconomic units or SAMAsh that we can say that regions that are selected in the maps for a collective effort to create a strong, self-sufficient, and very resilient local economy. So we are planning very local in some specific area. So we can say these socioeconomic units, we are talking about the regional level, and the block level is a part of this regional region inside, and we can say one of criteria is to have more or less 100,000 people living there. So the planning should be focused here. So the idea is to create solutions for the economic and social problems of the people living in the region in a way that they become very resilient on that area. What are the benefits of local level planning? What you can expect theoretically? Because we are talking in a very small area, so the planners can understand very well the problems of that area. And here, as was said before, local institutions can be and should be engaged in the process of planning because they know very well what are the problems of the region and setting the priorities for the development. Another thing that is good on this is because it's a small scale, so it will be easier to mobilize human and material resources for the plan that we want to promote. And at this level, we have a good chance of improve the living conditions of the people that live in that area. Okay, about the methodology itself. So broadly, you can say we do a data collection, and this data collection can be statistical, can be also contact with the stakeholders of the region and get some interviews. Then is then a data analysis, can be perform some SWOT analysis, and then in collaboration with the with the stakeholders. Then we go for solutions, proposals for the improvement of the region.